First of all, Mr. President, thank you for agreeing to be on my show. As everybody knows, I am Jordan Peterson, and I'm a great philosopher. I'm a book writer, an author, if you will, a man of very many beliefs. And I'm a godly man too. I believe in God. I worship God. I celebrate God. Um, I'm probably one of the only scientists slash philosophers out there on YouTube that the Daily Wire has that is actually non-atheist. Well, I'm not. I know that Matt Walsh is a true believer in God, and so is Nick Knowles. But I don't think that other guy is. But anyway, Mr. President, thanks for being on. And it is an honor and a pleasure, sir.
Well, I am honored too, sir. Let me tell you. By the way, isn't Ben Shapiro a Jew? I mean, he's Jewish. He would be a God believer. I do believe. But anyway, I just want to say it's very good to be on here. I am a true believer in God myself. It goes like this: God, country, family, you know. Of course, I got those two sons of mine. They are true knuckleheads. Like they are really, really, real knuckleheads, except for Eric. Eric is a very good guy. He's always sticking up for me. So, you know, he ain't bad. But the other one is a complete knucklehead. In fact, in my old voice, I used to say, knuckly head. I don't know why I did that. But the pleasure, as you know, Mr. Peterson, is all mine. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Now, I understand that you have the mugshot of this century. As a matter of fact, this the most famous mugshot ever will go down in the history books, has gained you more support than any campaign that you've ever ran. Now, whether or not it's by an accident or by pure coincidence, well, I guess a coincidence would be an accident, but it seems as though it has actually gained you the African American vote. Um, so there's something to be said there. There's a lot of people who are now the ones who weren't before are Trump supporters. And it's very heavy. And I have seen you, sir, with my own two eyes, do very, very good, do very much good when you were president. The cost of gas was about $2. The price of food was very fair. Everything was in decent shape. And then in 2019, the you know what hit, and everything turned into a complete disaster.
Well, Mr. Peterson, the blacks, they love me to death. You know, you've seen me hang out with Snoop Dogg and Ludacris and Little Jerry and Big Jerry and all those other guys. You know, you see me hang out with those guys. And yet the press, the fake news, likes to say I'm racist, racist this, racist that, blah, blah, blah. But the truth of the matter is, it's all fake news. It's all for the Democrats to hear. It's all under Democrat control. And it's always been that way. And until, I mean, think about this. The first thing the stupid son of a bitch did when he got in office was undo everything that I did. He started with shutting down the oil companies. That was the very first thing he did. He shut down the oil companies. He stopped the building of the wall, the construction of the wall, shut it down, and then do a stupid mistake, very dumb mistake in my opinion. And I gotta tell you, as soon as I'm president of the United States again, I will continue the building of that wall, and it will be completed. And gas prices will go down, and thus the cost of food and everything else will go down. The shipping costs will go down, and so forth, and so on.
Oh, I agree. I agree. Joe Biden is one of the worst presidents we've ever had. And not only that, but the entire structure of this country is in trouble. I mean, I went to fill my tire with air the other day, and not only did I have to pay for it, but also I could not use cash like coins for the machine. It only took credit cards. And that should tell you people all you need to know about what's going on in the deep state. You bloody well better remember that they are trying to get rid of the paper dollar. The dollar is going to be gone. We're all going to have to use credit cards. We're all going to get chips in our hands. And you know what that means. If you are a believer in God and you read your Bible, then the end of times is coming, people. And not only that, but now they're putting automatic self checkouts in the grocery stores and then Walmart. Excuse me, but if I wanted a job for Walmart, I would apply for one.
Oh, yes, my friends. The U.S. government is coming for your money. They don't want a paper trail, so they're getting rid of all the paper money. You're going to have to pay with your credit cards. You're going to have to pay with your debit cards. And that's all by design. It's so they can track you. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Comedy Danks. If they're watching this video, I'm sorry it's not the video you wanted. Now, Mr. Peterson, let me ask you this. Do you enjoy an Italian sausage or maybe like a bratwurst filled with cheese? Because I got to tell you, I've got this huge George Foreman grill. It can cook 10 sausages at once. If you want to, you can come by at my place in Mar-a-Lago. I'm under house arrest right now, but I'll cook you sausages. I'll cook you hamburgers. I'll cook you sausages. I'll cook you anything you want, buddy boy. You come over. And Melania, I mean, Ivanka, or wait, which one am I married to and which one's dead? I forgot. Oh, well, anyway.
No thanks. I definitely don't want a sausage. I believe those are dog treats, Mr. President. Uh, but I'll tell you this. I do like the roast beef sandwiches at Arby's. And every time I go there, I get the double roast beef, the king size one. You don't want to get the roast beef junior by mistake. I did that one time. Boy, was I mad when I got home and realized it was just a little tiny roast beef. Anyway, you want to get the double roast beef with cheese, and oh boy, they pour the cheese on it, and it is you wouldn't believe. And also at Arby's, the Reubens there are just heavenly. You want to get the Reubens there. Now, I get mine without the Thousand Island dressing, but a lot of people say that the Thousand Island dressing makes the sandwich. And never, 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 ever get their regular fries. Ah, get the curly fries. Those are the best.
Do you like the curly fries over at Arby's? But what they you gotta ask for is their secret menu. Order this off their secret menu, the meat mountain. That comes with turkey. It comes with roast beef. It comes with what do you call that? Beef, corned beef. It comes with everything. It is a huge meat mountain. Right now, I'm getting my George Foreman grill ready for cooking sausages, and I'm very sorry that I said sausages a while ago, because that was, well, that was terrible. But let's see here. Also, McDonald's has some secret menus. You don't want to miss out on them secret menus. And I do believe one of the items on the secret menu is a cheeseburger on top of a cheeseburger, which is in between a cheeseburger on top of a cheeseburger, in between another cheeseburger on top of a cheeseburger, in between another Big Mac, which is on top of a cheeseburger. So, there you go, Mr. Peterson. What do you think?
So, they've called you racist. They've called you, said you had a giant eagle, said that you were an eagle maniac, if you will. But at the same time, I can see how people would misconstrue your outwardness, your willingness just to say stuff out loud and just say whatever is on your bloody mind. So I disagree with some of these sentiments. I think you are a fine dude and you just want what's best for the country, but you are very expressive in your desires, which is the pursuit of happiness, which we should all have, the pursuit of happiness. Do you agree or disagree?
Yes, yes, yes. People have called me a racist. They have called me an evil maniac. They have even called me a Lego maniac. But I ain't no Lego maniac. Zach was the Lego maniac. Give me a break. Did they not hear the song? Zach, Zach, he's a Lego maniac. Zach, Zach, he loves to give people a heart attack. Zach, Zach, he can build a smokestack. Don't you know? Don't people watch commercials for crying out loud? Jeez Louise, I was standing shoulder to shoulder with Dave Thomas when he came up with the idea. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Where's the beef? And that's what the United States, the people of America, okay, are asking right now. Where is the beef? I'll tell you where, goddammit, it's too expensive. It's too fucking expensive, okay? Can I say that? Can I cuss? Is that okay with you?
What's the matter with you? You don't sit there and say, what's the matter with this guy? Who are? And who are you to say, what's the matter with you? You got to be Italian to use them phrases, buddy boy. And let me tell you something, another buddy boy, Mr. Wealthy Pants, Mr. Richie Rich, walking around like Scrooge McDuck, swimming around in your money bin. Us Italians are a prideful and respectful lot. So what you got to say there, Sugar Britches? And you too, Peterson. Shame on you. Shame on you for endorsing such a racist. I mean, you just all there made fun of Italians. You're lucky, Trump. You're lucky you got us all paid off when we was building your buildings there on Fifth Avenue. Where were you then, huh? Where were you then when you had to pay off the unions? Yeah, I know about the joint signing new.
Excuse me, sir, but I will ask you to please leave my studio. I understand about Italians and all that. I lived with one in college for a year and a half. And boy, the smell he used to give off, he smelled like Parmesan cheese and garlic. That was just tremendous, tremendous. It was a long time before we could ask girls into the dorm. And also, the grease that he used to use in his hair. I swear to God, it was salami grease. Like he would slice up some salami, rub it on his hands, and then put it through his hair. I mean, this was a greasy guy. And when he took his shirt off during the summertime, you didn't know if he was taking his shirt off or if he had like a fur coat on underneath. Because let me tell you, this was a hairy son of a gun. He had just covered in hair. He looked like a gorilla bear, a gorilla or a bear or something. I don't know. Anyway, Mr. President, what were you saying?
Was saying live from New York. It's Saturday night. No, actually, what I was going to say was I love my Italian Americans. They're very lovely people. And let me tell you, their mothers can cook, boy. I tell you, I spent the night with this Italian guy one time. Nothing sexual or anything like that. Totally. What do the kids say nowadays? Anyway, it wasn't sexual. It was totally platonic, if you will. That's what the kids say, platonic, right? So, spent the night with him, and it was a Sunday afternoon. I'll never forget it. I could smell tomato sauce being cooked all through the house. You know, they call it gravy. I call it tomato sauce. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, you call it what you call it. But the sweet basil, the garlic, the onions, the peppers, it was an amazing smell, amazing smell. I'll tell you, Jordan Peterson, you ain't never eaten food unless you've eaten Italian. Let me tell you. True story, true story.
And that was a hell of a story. But I cannot, you were talking about hot dogs and sausages earlier, but I cannot eat hot dogs for the simple fact that I know that they are processed out of lips, assholes, and small intestines. They are mixed together with whatever animal, beef, chicken, pork, that they can, and they throw it together. Now, a lot of people say that they're delicious. Now I will eat those long sausage links, the ones that are in horseshoe shape. I will eat those, and I will have a cheese bratwurst every once in a while, but it has to say 100% beef on the package. And yes, you can tell if it's 100% beef. Now, where it came from, it may have came from assholes' testicles. I don't know. But all I know is it's delicious. Simply delicious. It's true. And, oh, it looks like my George Foreman grill is ready to receive some weenies. I understand that you, Mr. President, love weenies.
Oh, I gotta tell you, I got weenie addiction, man. I can't stop eating weenies. I roast them over an open fire. I boil them in some hot dog water. I cook them on my George Foreman. One time I even tried to cook some weenies inside of the toaster oven. It didn't work out so well, but we'll get to that later. Right now, you know what, dude? I am getting really tired, and I got the movies to get to. My son Darren, that one knucklehead, and so we're gonna have to cut this interview a little short. I'm afraid it's gonna have to be a little short, much like Arnold from Different Strokes. You know what I mean? I couldn't think of the guy's name who played Arnold. I forget, but yeah. So, if you got any more questions you want to ask me, you'll have to do it like after we go to the gym, work out, and I lift my 250-pound bench press like I always do. I like to have a nice steam and then a shower.
We can definitely do that after our steam and our shower. And we can also have a glass of vodka and orange juice, like I know that you, oh, yeah, that's right, you don't drink. Well, I'll have a glass of vodka and orange juice, and you smoke a joint or something. But yes, thank you for being on my show. And before we go, ladies and gentlemen, here is Matt Walsh rambling on for some reason. Thank you, Mr. President.
Hello, everybody. This is. Hold on, can I start this again? Hello, everybody. This is Matt Walsh. And do you have some undergarments that need to be washed? Well, if you do, then try underwash. Underwash for your undergarment washing needs. So, as everybody knows, today's society, things happen, and when they do, you got to be ready for them. But who knows what's going to happen? I mean, one day you could be driving your car down the road and slip on a banana peel and go off a cliff, and while you're going off that cliff, you could be like, Abdoyle rules, Abdoyle rules, Abdoyle rules, and then kill your entire family. But, so that pretty much does it for this show. This is Matt Walsh. Actually, Donald Trump, would you like to end the show? Because I got something else to do.
Something Matt Walsh forgot to mention is that for you folks at home watching this video, if you like this video and videos like it, please follow, subscribe, and comment. When you do these things, it pushes us up in the algorithms, and it puts the video out there the way the video should be. So please don't forget to subscribe to the Hebrew channel. I am President Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message. Good night, everyone, and God bless America. Do 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 do.